Hello everyone, this is Tomo for the Market Zone, and this is a new weekly market analysis video. Thank you for joining me for this video. Thank you for watching it. In this video I'm going to cover some of the interesting trading ideas I'm posting today on my weekly market analysis newsletters. You can read everything, all the setups, all the trading ideas if you go to my blog marketzone.tumblr.com and see my blog post with the market analysis newsletters. You can download the PDF, you can read it, you can print it, you can do whatever you need to do with it in order to be prepared for your next trading week. Also, you can subscribe in such way you will not miss any episode, any edition of the weekly market analysis. I will send you the link directly to your email, so you can subscribe at themarketzone.net. You can press the link in this video, or I will add the link at the description of this video. In my intro words this week, I'm referring to the Turkish coup situation and what it means in terms of risk and how I chose to deal with it. So you can read everything also in my intro words. And now let's skip to the charts. I will go over some charts, interesting charts, and as I mentioned, you can see more charts if you go and download and view the PDF file. So let's start. The first chart I want to cover in this video is the Nasdaq chart. As you can see, the Nasdaq is still below its previous high, and it makes it the only index, the only major US index that hasn't climbed to new record high after the S&P and the Dow already did it. Very interesting trading scenario here. There are two sell zones that I will be monitoring in the next few weeks till July's FOMC. The first one will be the 4600, 4700, which is previous record high zone. And the next one will be if and when the Nasdaq will overcome this resistance zone, 5000, we will have a completion of a bearish butterfly along with a retest of this broken up trend line that now will be tested, if the Nasdaq will reach here, will be tested as support. So very interesting, besides the fact that it's a psychological level. We also have a very interesting sell zone in the Nasdaq if and when it will climb another about 10% to reach 5000. In my letter I mentioned few fundamental reasons why that supports potential bullish continuation for the Nasdaq, so you can read it in the newsletters. So just focus on these two zones, 46, 4700 and 5000. That's for the Nasdaq. Another interesting index that may continue its climb higher is the German DAX. Last week I posted a bullish scenario for the DAX with a triangle breakout scenario, and as you can see, the DAX did break out and reach the first target zone, which was 10,000, touched the 200 days moving average and stopped there. Depending on how the markets will react to all the events in Turkey over the weekend, I expect the markets to continue higher, the DAX, especially when we have ECB meeting on Thursday with more promises for QE stimulus action following the Brexit vote. So I expect the DAX to continue higher, even just in terms of technical analysis. Once it broke out of this triangle, it can pull back to retest the downtrend line here and continue higher. So anyway, I expect the DAX to continue higher. That will be the case as long as the DAX price won't decline below the bottom of the triangle. That will create a false break and a bearish scenario. For now, the DAX is looking bullish and probably will head forward, head north and towards the completion of the bearish Gartley. Those of you who like basic technical analysis will love to read the XLK's analysis this week. This is a weekly chart, and what we see here is a trading channel with three trend lines, the middle one, the top and the bottom, and we also see a trend line which was a resistance and turned to support once the price climbed above it. And the last time that the price tested this trend line along with a 50 days moving average, it created a massive bounce in XLK that now is testing the top of the trading channel. Based on the classic technical analysis rules, the projected target zone in case of a breakout should be near $49.50. That's the target zone for the bullish breakout scenario. Maybe the price will rally, pull back, test the top of the channel and climb higher. And also in terms of harmonics, we have an AB equals CD pattern near the same zone. So very interesting sell zone, and also for the bulls maybe a breakout scenario that you can ride for additional climb in XLK, maybe with the tech companies approaching their earnings season. It can boost XLK higher, or as long as the resistance zone holds, if you are bearish, you can trade the downside to test the 50 SMA line and the uptrend line again. I think based on the price action that XLK will climb higher, but you have to respect this resistance zone, this resistance trend line, sorry, that held several strong rallies and prevented XLK from breaking out higher so far. Maybe this time will be different, but for now just monitor the trend line, and if the price will break out, you can either ride the breakout or wait for the sell zone near $50. Moving on to some forex chart. This is the USDN weekly chart, and this is a 600 pips rally in USDN from the daily double bottom I mentioned in last week's weekly markets analysis newsletter. When I mentioned that this newsletter provides you with trading edge, this is the value I'm talking about. 600 pips rally from a daily double bottom scenario in USDN. All was delivered to you free on my newsletters. And as you can see, it reached all the way to my secondary target zone, which was 106, almost touched the 200 weeks moving average. And if we will zoom into the daily chart, you can see that it touched the 50 days moving average and created a bearish pin bar. Now what we have to do, those of you who hold the bottom here maybe should manage their position, take some profits, and wait for a pullback to increase position size for a continuation move towards 111, 112, the final target zones of this bullish of my bullish analysis. And those of you who are bearish may want to try to short this resistance zone, maybe towards 103. Personally, I think I would rather wait for the pullback to be over to catch a continuation move, but depending on your own technical analysis and your own bias, you can short the pullback. Maybe you think that that's a continuation move to the downside, or you can wait based on the strength. I think USDN has much more in it. You can wait for the pullback and use 103, maybe 102 to find some bullish reversal signals and find your timing for a bullish trade. So USDN, very nice trade last week, 600 pips. Some got out early and some took the whole trade. Very nice job to all you who traded this double bottom scenario. Kiwi Yen was another successful trade, which was based on the free analysis I mentioned in my weekly newsletters. The interest zone was 74, and I mentioned that if the Kiwi Yen will climb above 74 and close above the 50 days moving average, it has a potential to reach target 1 was the top of the trading channel, and target 2 was the completion of the bearish Gartley that you see here. So Kiwi Yen did it in 1 day, stalled a little bit, and then respected the Gartley pattern and reached all the way down to first target zone of the bearish Gartley, near the interest zone again, near 74, which is now a support zone that I want to monitor this week for a potential continuation move higher. which the target for my bullish continuation setup this week will be the 200 days moving average. The price didn't reach it, and I thought it might, so I'm aiming for this level near 77. The interest zone, again, the potential support zone, is 74, 73.5, and the stop loss should be below this structure zone here. Just a second, let me draw it out. So a stop loss below 73 should be enough to know, or to try to trade this potential bullish continuation move. Very interesting scenario, bullish scenario, of course, and if the price will decline below 73, it has the potential to reach the bottom of the trading channel again. That's it for this weekly market analysis video. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And if you liked my analysis, you can leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to read all the details, all the analysis, as I mentioned, you can go to marketzone.tumblr.com. check out my blog post for the weekly market analysis, and you can find all the details in the PDF files that you can download or read online. One more thing, again, if you want to take your trading to the next level and you want to join my Elite Zone members and have my weekly trading plan and daily updates about setups I'm seeing trading, you can join the Elite Zone. You can send me an email to tomerj@themarketzone.net and I can send you the link, or you can simply go to my blog post and find the link there. Thank you for joining. See you on the next video. Bye.